I started off video 1 in the yarn crib, so I thought may as well make it 2 for 2, except this is no longer just the yarn crib. Another has entered this space. Let me try to show you. This is the new friend, my giant yarn blob. So in this video, you're gonna see me shopping for this guy very briefly. I think now I'm in. I can't back out of this hobby now because I have 20 pounds of stuffing to go through. But I have a market in a week. I have another market 2 weeks after that, and another market a month after that. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Kayla, you have really overdone yourself. But I don't know, go big or go home, right? I hope you enjoy this market prep vlog. I would come outside because it'd be quieter, but the bugs are going crazy and the roosters are crowing, and I don't know if it's any less chaotic to film out here than it is with all my kids inside my house. But I just signed up for my second market. It is in less than 2 weeks. It'll be on Saturday, July 27th. I believe there's going to be more vendors than my last one, and it's going to be an indoor and outdoor market. I snagged the very last 10 by 10 outdoor booth that was available. It's from 9 to 2, again, another 6-hour event. Oh my gosh, all the chickens are coming over here. Could you keep it down? Just for a couple more minutes, especially you, Mario. Okay. All the chickens are now joining me for my... This is Peaches. This is Mario. This is Luigi. Anyway, you get used to this if you're gonna watch my videos, that it's just like utter chaos 100% of the time. Anyway, I just did the totals for my first market, so a little bit of statistics for you. I brought 120 items for a total inventory price of $2,060. I sold 45 items for a total sales of $672. What I want to do for this one is at least have that many again. So I have started restocking my inventory. Hey, stop pecking me. I don't Peaches, that is rude. Seriously. Don't peck me. Look what got unintentionally washed today. I wonder who could have thrown this into the laundry. Will? Is that you? Could that be you that threw my perfectly good Astrolorp into the wash? I guess that's a good quality control, right? You can wash and dry your plushies without them disintegrating. Who knew? I'm just gonna go ahead and put him back in my inventory bin. It is Wednesday. What's that mean? I have 11 days till my next market. I have not had a chance to sit down and film and actually show you what I've prepped so far. So Monday, I got done 3 blueberries, and then I finished 2 axolotls. So these axolotls I made a little bit different than my other ones. I used bigger eyes on them. And then I also, typically, this is based off a free pattern on Instagram, but typically they start with a 6-stitch in the magic ring. And I tend to get pointy heads when I do 6 stitches. So I did these starting with 8. So I went 8, 16, 24, and then switch to the 6 count. So then you go 24 to 30. But when I do that, I get one row less than if I do 6, 12, 18, 24. And I didn't take that into account when I was counting down the rounds to put in their eyes. So their eyeballs are 1 row lower than usual, and they still look fine, but they look very like this. I was saying in my Instagram stories, we have no neck. So they're a little special looking, but I do like the bigger eyeballs on these guys. I just need to have them up a row, but this is fine. I'm still going to use these. They're still cute. And then Tuesday, so yesterday morning, I finished a bald eagle. This is from a free pattern, but I just kind of modified it into a bald eagle. So the original pattern that I follow is a Mallard pattern. I also finished these 2 yesterday. And this is based off a tutorial on YouTube that I roughly follow. I did make it bigger. I think the one on YouTube, this max stitch count is 24. I've upped it to 30. After I finished those, I just adjusted the pattern to make it into a bald eagle. So I finished those 3 things. So total in inventory, 3 blueberries for 8 a piece, that's $24. 2 axolotls for 20 a piece, that is $40 worth. And then 3 of these birds, 2 ducks and an eagle, they are all 15 a piece. So this is $45. What's that? $109 worth of inventory made. And then what I'm working on right now, let me show you. Okay, I just had to go get this guy out of my bed. This is a giant, not super giant, but he's pretty big. Here's a typical axolotl. I still need to put his gills and fins on, obviously. But I had a big purple octo that sold at my last market, and I don't really want to make another big octopus, so I'm just going to make this big plush axolotl. I made him with, I think it's Pioneer Woman velvet plush yarn that I got at Walmart. And so yeah, he is super soft. And I also crocheted him with a 9mm hook. So I actually used the exact same pattern as this. I'm just using a bigger yarn size and a bigger hook size than what I do these. I do these with an 8mm hook with burnout blanket, which is a 6 bulky yarn. And I'm not sure what the yarn size for this is. Here it is. This is what I'm gonna do his fins and gills with, but it's pretty decent sized. I'm trying to make 4 plushies a day in order to totally restock my inventory by the time I have my market. And I am almost out of stuffing. So I think today I am going to make a bunch of mushroom tops because those don't take any stuffing. There's a little bit of stuffing in the base, but that does not take much stuffing at all. So I think I'm going to work on those this afternoon. My kids are at the pool with my saint of a mother-in-law. This is like I'm running like I'm on cocaine. Hey, my baby's asleep, my kids are out of the house. What am I gonna do? And I'm just running around, like drinking coffee, hyper vacuuming, picking up the house, and then sitting down and trying to crochet like a madman to try to get ready. We are heading to the yarn aisle. I am out of black and I do have almond, but it's in a tangly mess. So we have to pick up some yarn, and I need a big box of stuffing and other crafty things. Got enough polychrome. This is my first time buying bulk polyfill, and Boo, lift up that one. So this is what it looks like. I'm assuming that's a 10-pound bag. This is a 20-pound bag, and that's how much through once you break the seal. Ooh, thanks for being the grunt labor.
Sure.
This is my grunt laborer to open my giant bags of polyfill. William, are you helping?
God.
I am here with Rosie. She is my almost 8-year-old daughter, and she is my head of design and ideas. Right, Roro?
Yeah, well, just this time.
Just this time. Okay, we have an update for you. First of all, I finished up my axolotl, jumbo axolotl. We added his fins and or I guess these are his fins. His fins and his gills and some detailing around his eyes, and I think he is set to go. I think I'm gonna price him at
I'd say
50 or
Yeah.
55.
50.
I don't know.
I
This-
think we should go 50.
You think I should go 50?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe 50 for this guy. Market. Did I already say my market's in 9 days?
No.
This is a mess. I can't. We've restarted this like so many times.
Like 7 times in a row. We couldn't get it right.
We couldn't. You're right. And then last night I made 2 mushy pops to start my mushy pop. I decided to do a bunch of red because I feel like that's the most popular color.
And she
So I
made
did a
this
couple.
one, and she
Yeah.
made this one.
Yeah, and then today I've made 2 more. And I was making them, and Rosie said, "Hey, Mom, you should make these, but what? What was your idea?"
A gnome. So she thought it was a great idea, and then we made this guy, the gnome.
We made our mushy pop into a gnome pop.
And you see his little nose right there, his beard, and you can pop him up, and his 2 eyes, just like a mushroom.
Uh-huh. So he pops up and down. He's a fidget toy, just like the mushrooms, but we made it a gnome. I had a comment on my Facebook of someone that said he looks like Santa. So I thought once the holidays roll around, it'd be awesome to maybe do a red cap with a little snowball on top and make this a Santa pop. But for right now, I embroidered some little, these are supposed to be
Flowers.
daisies or flowers. I don't know, maybe they look like stars. But I embroidered some flowers on there, and the whole idea was to hide him so he looks like a gnome here, and then when you pop him, you can see his eyes. And I gave him some surprised eyebrows. Well, they're supposed to look surprised, but anyway, it was kind of a pain to embroider the stars and to do the beard, but pricing these at 18 maybe, just because these guys are 15.
You should do 20.
You think 20?
Yeah.
18 or 20 for these guys, just because of the special embroidery on the cap and the beard takes some more time to do. But I think he's gonna be a success. Oh, I usually give my totals for inventory. Mushy pops. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mushy pops at 15 a piece. That's $60.
1 axolotl.
1 axolotl for 50. So that's 110.
And this is 20.
And so that would be 130. So $130 more worth of inventory ready for market.
Bye.
I feel like every time I sit down to film, I'm in a different spot around my house. Do you like the, who is this? Iron Man? Iron Man's legs sticking out in the background. That gives a nice aesthetic. I'm going to show you guys very quickly how I pack orders for smaller plushies like this. This is getting ready to be shipped off as a gift to a family. So let me show you how I do this. just cut open an Amazon Prime buy, baby wipes, and much more exciting. Pink yarn. What is the name of this? Chunky chenille, I'm assuming is what that ... is. Pink. Pumped. This is like my color I used for possum feet and noses and pig snouts, and I was about out of it. Here is my chicken stuffing gang. Quite helpful. How many chickens do we have going?
3.
Yeah, I finished 2 last night. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those 2 done last night, so we're making progress. Oh, do you have my new yarn? Excellent, William. Right now, I am going through my list of sold items from my first market and highlighting all of the inventory that I have restocked. This is so satisfying to do. Okay guys, this is going to be my last check-in before I end this video because I'm already over 15 minutes and I was really trying to do something shorter this time. Anyway, let me catch you up on what I made yesterday on Saturday. I got done 2 chickens. This is with Bernat Blanket speckled yarn, which is a little bit thinner than the normal Bernat Blanket yarns. So I had to up the stitch count a little, and I think I finally got it right. This is done with rounds of 8, so this is 32 a round instead of 30. This is 36, and it's a little bit bigger than my traditional Mabel chicken. I don't know if you can see that there, but I had to kind of mess around with stitch count a little bit. Anyway, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 black and white chickens done. I sold 3 black and white chickens at my market last time, so I'm restocking. I'm obsessed with this typewriter speckle yarn, so that might be replacing this black and white that I usually get. Anyway, 4 of those, and oh, hold on, I'm not even done with chickens. Tweed, a white and a brown tweed chicken. So that's 6 chickens total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chickens total for, what's 6 times 12? Oh dear. I think this is $72. Okay, then I got done 1 solo sitting kitty with his little tail. I sold one of these last market, and I have another one in tweed and gray that didn't sell, but I replaced him. This is $13. So we're up to $85 in inventory. And then a possum, a chonky possum. I love these. I love these so much. Chonky possum, he is 18. And so that's $98 of stuff I got done yesterday. And then today I am working on pigs. So this is a free pattern by Passionate Crafter. It's the No-So Chunky Pig. I think that's the name of this. She has a No-So Chunky Pig and a No-So Muddy Pig. This is the Muddy Pig. This pattern I combined with this pattern from Crochet by Janina. This is her free sheep pattern. And I put them together and came up with this pattern. So this is my own little No-So mini pig. Here's the original pig size from Passionate Crafter's pattern, and here's this guy. So I think I'm gonna sell these for $13 at my market, and I might make some with the shade Almond. Man, it's handy to be in this yarn crib. I might make a few that are Almond and Baby Sand. So I'll make the snout in Baby Sand, and I'll make the body in Almond, and kind of give him the, maybe, I might embroider some like heart-shaped mud spots on him and do a muddy ear like this. and kind of have 2 options for the mini pigs to sell at the market. These are so cute. I love the little tail. So anyway, I've made 5 pig snouts today. I'm currently working on this guy. I go ahead and I make the last row, and then I make the tail, and then when I close it up, I kind of sew the tail up like that. And then I just go into the stitches to make the ears, and then embroider the nostrils on the nose. Anyway, so I'm hoping to get a few of those done today. And then Sundays are my crochet rest day. And then I'll try to make 20 more items next week. This is like way over the top for me to get done. So I am not going to be scheduling myself markets every 2 weeks from now on. I'm learning as I go, and I'm learning that that is too much for me to be able to do. Not enough time for me to be able to restock if I have a good market. So I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more things like these, or if I should just stick to market recaps. Let me know your ideas, things you enjoy, crochet content you enjoy watching. And maybe we'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do 3 YouTube videos. I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get as crazy as I have with my market, signing up for markets. That's a little too much. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.